Best cheap roast ever, Mark.
Hi everybody, today we're going to make the best cheap roast I've ever made. I'm Anita, this is my channel where I show you guys how I have lost 145 pounds following an animal-based ketogenic diet. Okay, I am super excited to show you how to make this cheap roast. You can use any type of a roast, like a round roast or a chuck roast. I've got a blade roast here. Just use what's on sale because it's going to turn out amazing. I'll just give you a close-up. A blade roast is just like a chuck roast is to you guys in the US. Here they label them as blade roasts. Now, I didn't make up this recipe. I got it from a woman on my Facebook group who she showed a picture of it and it looked amazing, and she called it poor man's ribeye. And she said she just Googled it to find it. So I Googled it. There's about 100 different people who have posted a recipe for this poor man's ribeye. So, I don't know who to give credit for. So I'm going to give credit to Linda in my Facebook group for bringing it to my attention. But it was super delicious. This roast is $8.99 a pound. I got it a couple of days ago from a local grocery store. Like I said, just use whatever's on sale. It turns out very similar to a much more expensive prime rib. It is so juicy, tender, medium rare. You're not going to believe it and how simple it is. The first step is setting the oven to 500 degrees Fahrenheit. While that is heating up, it's getting there, I'm going to season the roast. Now, you can keep it super simple, or you can put your own seasonings that you like on it. I'm using half Redmond's onion salt, the organic onion salt, and half organic garlic salt. So it's mostly salt, but I just wanted a little bit of onion and garlic flavor on this. I have a total of 1 tablespoon, and I'm basically just going to rub it on all over the roast. That'll give it a bit of a crust. I did pat this roast dry with a paper towel first, just so the seasonings will stick a little bit better. I have made this now with just salt, and that turns out nice as well. So whatever is your preference. Give it a good rub. Okay, now I'm just going to use my cast iron pan. You don't need a lid. You don't need any liquid. You don't need anything else, just the roast. I'm going to plunk it in there. I'm going to put it fat side up, actually. So that's really the only thing here. And that's it. Now, just gonna wait for the oven to get up to 500 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'll show you what's next. This is heated up now. It's going to go in. Make sure you know the weight of your roast before you start. Mine is 2.5 pounds. I'm going to put it in for 7 minutes per pound, which I calculated to be 17 minutes. So as soon as I put it in the oven, I'm going to immediately turn the heat down to 475, set the timer for 17 minutes. If you have a 3-pound roast, you're looking at 21 minutes. So weigh it, do the calculation. Here we go, it's going in the oven. We're going to let that go for 17 minutes. That's 7 minutes per pound. And what we will do when the timer goes off, so we're going to turn the heat off entirely, and don't open the door, don't look at it, just leave it closed for 2 hours after that. So I'll come back to set the timer when the 17 minutes is up at 475 degrees Fahrenheit. See you in the next segment. Okay, time's up. I'm just going to turn off the oven and walk away for 2 hours. In 2 hours, you're not going to believe what you see, so please come back and we will slice it up and you'll see how wonderful this is. We'll see you soon. Our 2 hours is done. I'm going to grab the roast out of the oven and let's see how it turned out. Oh, look at that. All right. Very exciting. We have a nice looking roast here. I'm going to lift it out onto the cutting board. Look at that. All right, I need scissors. Let's get some of this string off. Uh-oh, the dogs know that I have meat out here. Pippi is 15 and she has lost all her manners. When she wants something, she just cries. She just cries. Or she yells. Of course I'm gonna give you a piece, but you just gotta let me cut it up. Get all the string out of the way so we don't eat the string. I'm so excited. Just look at this. I like to make it really thin so that leftovers, you know, you can have leftovers. I actually really love cold roast beef leftovers with mustard. All right, I will finish cutting this up, but I just want to show you, like, just look at this. This is medium rare blade roast, also known as chuck roast. Let's give this a try. It is so good. It's tender, it's medium rare. I love the salt crust on it. I love everything about this. I love how easy it is. You don't need anything. You just need a pan and the roast, maybe some salt, and just throw it in there. Like, I'm overwhelmed with how yummy this is. I will write out the instructions, put them in the video notes below for you guys. And I really hope you try it. My next roast, I'm going to try a round roast or something like that. The blade roast has a lot of fat, just like a chuck roast would, and I'm interested to see how this will work with a very lean roast. So that will come up next at some point, as soon as I find one. But I better give something to Pippi and Teddy because Pippi's going to burst. So let's see what they think of it. I don't want to give them the fatty piece. Oh my goodness, she's almost in pain here. Okay. All right. Oh, such a good doggy. Yes. Look at you guys already sitting. There. Is that good? You liked it? Okay. All right. Okay, I'm going to finish slicing this up. Then I'm gonna have some dinner, and thank you for watching, and I hope you love this as much as I do. I think you will. So give it a try. We'll see you guys in the next video.